Hi everyone, this is Patrice from Empowerment Within. Welcome to episode number 1 of Clearing the Chaos. I thought with this series and trying to help people kind of clear their minds and find some peace, there would be no better place for me to do this than out by a lake in nature. It's one of the places that really helps me find my calm and my serene and really helps me clear out what's going on in my mind. So today we're just going to go over, what do I mean by chaos, and a couple different practices that you can start working on to get more aware and comfortable with what's going on through your own mind. So when we talk about chaos, what I really am meaning is this feeling of being really cloudy, being pulled in a bunch of different directions, having a really hard time finding any kind of clarity. It's really important to know what your chaos is specifically. Because for some people it's this feeling of everything is going so fast that they don't even know what's going on at all in their mind. For other people it's this constant rumination of a bunch of different things or maybe one thing. So really understanding what you define as your chaos, what you define as your kind of running around, and then what does clarity look like for you? Does clarity mean your mind is at peace and things feel calm? Does clarity mean you're able to focus on one task at a time or have some kind of direction? What does your clarity kind of look like? And there's a lot of different things that kind of cause some of these feelings of chaos and frantic. Sometimes we have too much on our plate. Sometimes we don't have a choice about how much is on our plate and we just kind of have to manage and work with it. And a lot of causes of chaos are actually wrapped around core beliefs of self. And so understanding for yourself, what are some of the things maybe that come up, even if they're illogical, that cause you to question yourself. For some people, core beliefs of self are going to be not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, not feeling seen, not feeling heard, and then those can drive the chaos into overdrive and make us feel like we have no grasp on it. Another big thing that causes a lot of frantic feelings within people is a feeling of lack of control. We get really focused on trying to find control and certainty in our world where the only thing that's certain is uncertainty. The only thing that's consistent is change. And the more comfortable that we can get with living, breathing, and being in this change and doing so mindfully, the more that chaos can kind of calm within our mind naturally. So here's a couple of questions to ask yourself before we meet next week to help you start to understand for yourself really what is going on within your mind. I'd encourage you to sit with some of this that's going on. Sometimes playing some bilateral music that goes ear to ear is helpful within this process, or calming music at all. Other people really like to be out in an environment where they feel a little bit more serene, so being out in nature, finding a place that you've set up in your home that's kind of your calming space, but really try to give yourself 5 or 10 minutes to just sit in some of the frantic that's going on and just ask yourself a little bit, is there something that you feel like that's pushing you to this kind of limit right now? Was there something added on your plate that would just made everything too much? What are you thinking about yourself in this situation? And I really want and encourage you to reflect on if you are judging yourself and what kind of judgments you're bringing to the table. It's really important for us to know those about ourselves. A lot of times we sit in a lot of different emotions trying to fight these core beliefs of self, and if we can work with these core beliefs of self rather than against them, we're actually going to get much more clarity and calm through that process. Are you looking for a quick fix? So have you been engaging in kind of any activities that are quick fixes to move out of this, which means, trying to wrap something up really fast but not doing your best work, or becoming defensive towards people who are asking you of certain things because you feel like you can't manage anymore? Or are you engaging in any kind of avoidance strategies? And avoidance strategies are going to be things that help you numb and avoid what's going on and kind of distract you. So, alcohol, drugs, video games, eating, a lot of those different things help us kind of pivot so we don't have to sit in that chaos at all. And then the last thing I really want you to ask yourself too is there a time in your life that this is reminding you of? Do you remember feeling some of this kind of chaos and some of this just everything running through your mind ever before? Because knowing that for yourself is also going to help you gain some clarity and help yourself put in perspective what is going on right now. Because sometimes our brains feel like they're back in the past in certain situations where maybe we didn't have a choice and we had to deal with what was coming at us. And we have a new opportunity now in this situation to ground ourselves and understand, like, I'm an adult now, I have different choices, and I'm able to set different expectations for myself now. So I hope you guys found this first episode helpful, and I will see you guys later. My dog is joining us in at the end here, and I will see you next week for our next session, which is going to be sitting in the chaos. Thank you so much.